welcome to the Upkeep for Monday, April 26, 2021.
That's right, it's all of the magic news you need in 10 minutes or less.
And the first news item on the show this week is another Secret Lair Superdrop.
That's right, there's a whole bunch of new Secret Lairs available right now.
Yes.
Including, in my personal opinion, the coolest one yet.
Yeah, you're talking about the Secret Lair drop called Our Show is on Friday, Can You Make It?
Yes, it is in the style of like band posters.
Oh, it's so cool.
They just look so good. It's a Nature's Lore, Wrath of God, Preordained, Decree of Pain, and Gamble. And it is the Wrath of God especially.
I love it.
It's incredible.
It's my favorite piece of magic art, hands down.
Amazing. And that is $30 for that drop. There's also Bant, Esper, Grixis, Jund, and Naya Shockland trios.
Okay.
Those are $30 a piece or $120 for the Super Shock bundle.
And I think the one that's got the most people talking, other than the concert posters, is the full text basics.
Yes.
That's right. We said full text,
They
not
are
full art.
Full text basics. Do you know what? They are delightful. They're very funny. Those are $30 non-foil, $40 foil, or you can get what they call the Voracious Reader bundle.
Oh my gosh.
Which is 10 of each of them for $240.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, non-foil or $320 foil.
Yeah, I wish they'd offered that for like the Bob Ross lands.
Yes, I think that's a pretty smart thing to do because if you're doing it with basics,
Yeah.
like you might just want a full set.
You want a full set of weird read all text basics.
Yes. They just go into a lot of detail about exactly what a basic land is and does.
And Cedric on Twitter said that he was like, immediately the first thing we do once we have paper events again is I am banning these from Star City Games tournaments because it'll be such just mind games trying to commentate on what's what on the battlefield. I mean, full stop with all the Secret Lair products out there now.
But do you know what? I think that he's wrong.
I mean, I'm glad they exist. They're very funny.
Yes. And then there is also the Strixhaven Showcase, which is a set of cards that are not in the current set, but in the Strixhaven Showcase style.
Yeah.
That's All Is Dust, Artifact Mutation, Drown in the Lock, Fire Covenant, Fractured Identity, and Fracturing Gust. And again, that's $30 non-foil, $40 foil.
Like Megan said, available right now if you're interested in purchasing any of these Secret Lairs.
Yes. And you can get all of them in one huge bundle.
Wow.
Which includes both the non-foil of each of them and the foil version where it's available in these for $260. Just FYI.
In other Magic news, if you're interested in getting in on the Strixhaven kind of experience in a very real way, Magic is organizing a series of Strixhaven lectures on Twitch this week.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, so each lecture is themed around one of the colleges. And so, for example, one of the speakers is Frank Karsten talking about the math of mana bases and deck building, including a Q&A.
I mean, I want to listen to that.
Yeah.
Frank Karsten, the good doctor, is very smart, and everybody listens to him when he has to talk about like how many lands you should be putting in any given deck, that sort of thing.
Absolutely. So I'm super excited for those.
Well, if you're like me, you are waiting with bated breath for the Arena Open coming on May 8th and May 9th.
That's right. Day 1, you can play best of 1 to 7 wins or 3 losses, or best of 3 to 4 wins or 1 loss. And as always, day 2 is best of 3, play to 7 wins or 2 losses. And this one is sealed.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Sealed. So it's 22,500 gold or 4,500 gems to enter.
And if you know how to win at Strixhaven Sealed, please leave it in the comments below our YouTube video because I am only losing.
Wow, Maria, that's rough.
I know, it's like honestly kind of flabbergasting. Like I've opened very good pools and I'm sitting here, I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Perhaps I just need to build an aggro deck and smash people's face while they're trying to like play their third color or whatever.
Yeah, maybe so.
Anyway, I need some help is what I'm saying. Thank you.
In the most recent Arena update, there were some bug fixes, and that includes you can now use the code Restorative Burst to get 2 mastery levels, which they're doing because there were a couple of days where you couldn't always see the daily goals or the track at the bottom.
I had tried it the other day because, I wasn't getting any of my rewards, and I was like, what's going on here? But yeah, use that code, everybody.
Nice. some early looks at standard results indicate literally nothing exciting is happening there.
Yeah, it's kind of sad. I was talking to Megan. I'm like, when was the last time a standard set came out that initially had this little impact on a format?
I really do not know. But aside from a couple of the commands here and there, Elite Spellbinder making it into some of the white decks, there's just not a lot happening so far.
Yeah, and we're not going to get any like pro level events, official events anyway, coming up until May when we have the next league weekend.
The weekend of the 15th, 16th, I believe, is the next league weekend. So maybe things will be different, or maybe they will stay the same.
Oh. Gosh, I don't know what to do, man. Do we need to ban some cards or something?
I don't know, but we'll talk about it all on this week's full-length episode of Good Luck High Five.
In other news, Channel Fireball is getting out of the singles business.
That's right. So they're partnering with Good Games, which is the world's largest chain of tabletop gaming stores, and selling them all of its inventory of Magic and Pokemon cards.
Yeah, they're going to be launching this new thing called the Marketplace, which is going to allow third parties to buy and sell cards instead of them doing it themselves. So if you have a business, like you can sign up and register to sell on the Marketplace, that kind of thing. By the way, if you have Channel Fireball credit, once the Marketplace launches, you'll be able to use your CFB credit on any store in the Marketplace. So
all right.
That's pretty good.
That's good. You don't gotta worry about spending it while you got it.
No. Interesting, though, that they're moving away from singles. Yeah. Maybe they think that the future is digital.
Who knows? Or maybe they're just tired of packaging up the
tiny little cards.
Tiny little cards and envelopes.
I mean, I would be.
And lastly, Seb McKinnon's most recent Kickstarter raised a whopping $1.1 million.
Unbelievable.
With more than 10,000 backers.
I just cannot believe this. Congrats to Seb McKinnon. All the proceeds from this Kickstarter are going to fund his film, Kin Fables, The Stolen Child, which he says is enough to fund the entire shebang. So
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, $1 million, yeah, you could probably make like a low budget film for that.
Yeah, you can do that. And this is his fourth Kickstarter, and he's closing in on 150 artworks made for MTG.
Wow.
Which is pretty cool. We always call him Seb McKinnon Nonstop Bangers.
So hopefully this film will be a nonstop banger too.
Yeah,
I've seen
hope so.
Clips of it on his Kickstarter page. It looks beautiful. So yeah, excited to see what he does with that film and with that $1 million from that Kickstarter.
Dang.
Well, that's all the magical news you need for this week. Thank you so much for listening. You can check out our full-length podcast. It's called Good Luck High Five. You can get it anywhere you listen to podcasts, and support this show and all of our other content over on patreon.com/GLHF Magic.